Hello everybody and welcome back to the World of Warcraft. This is episode number 3 in our Dwarf Paladin retail series. And you might notice we look a little different. We got some new legs, got some new gloves, some boots. And you might be wondering why. Well, that's because your boy recorded a whole episode last night before realizing I wasn't even recording. Audio turned out great, but not a trace of any footage at all. So I'm thinking what I did was I hit the record button a little too many times and turned off the recording and had no idea because the recording icon, the little symbol that tells me that I'm good to go, wasn't there. And I just didn't realize it. So, sorry. So we're going to kick things off. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to check our mail because I did see the symbol again, and once again it's not here for some reason. I'm noticing when it'll be on the character screen, but the notification won't be there when I log into game. It's so super strange. I'm not understanding why that's the case. And then yeah, we'll go over the quests that we did pick up. I might actually just abandon them. There we go. And then we'll just re-pick them up. It'd be like it never even happened. So we put some light leather for 4 gold. That sold. A shadow gem. Some copper ore for 26 gold. Wool cloth. Malachite. Chunk of boar meat. Linen cloth. Healing potion. Copper ore. I'm looking for the big guys, the transmogs. So I put a bunch of like gray transmogs on the auction house. None of that's... Oh, wait a second. Beer Bastard Boar Rib sold for 950 gold. Let's go. Everything else was super cheap. But now we're up to 1,051 gold. Guys, we made it. We made it. We're rich. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Sorry that was kind of a long intro, but... I had a lot to explain.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I need to get some orders up to Mountaineer Stormpike at his post in Algaz Station. If you wouldn't mind taking them, just follow the road all the way up to the northwest, and you'll be sure to see the main bunker. If you'd like to lend a hand in accomplishing his task, we'd be glad to reward you for that as well.
Be good.
Well met, Paladin. We've got a problem, and I'd ask you to lend a hand. It's gnolls. There's a mess of the things west of town, roaming the hills. Not usually any cause for alarm, but we've not usually had gnolls here in Loch Modan. I'm curious where they came from, but not curious enough to bother asking the mangy things. Clear 'em out, I say. Bring back proof of your kills and I'll pay a solid bounty.
Safe travels.
Let's see, there was another quest. I believe it was up here. Yeah. And the reason we chose to come to Loch Modan was that I actually heard somewhere, I don't remember exactly where I read this, that this was one of the most efficient leveling spots for XP. But I also wanted to see what it was like in, post-Kata. I don't know about you, but I'm not much of a fan of spiders, much less the kind that come bigger than me. Loch Modan's a gorgeous place, but I'd say it could do without those horrid things waltzing around. Tell you what, I got some spare coin, and you look like a tough one. If you head out and off some of those things for me, I'll pay you for your time.
Off with you.
This looks like a wanted quest. A dark iron spy has infiltrated the town, stolen documents from the Explorers League establishment, and is now hiding somewhere nearby. He was last sighted near the top of the hill to the south of town. A sizable reward awaits anyone who can bring the spy to justice. Dead or alive, dead preferred. And then one more, it looks like inside the inn. And we did set our Hearthstone to the Stout Lager Inn.
Well met.
There's never a shortage of empty bellies out here in Thelslamar. Kids running in and out, workers from the excavation coming in after a hard day's work. We're famous for our blood sausages. I don't suppose you've ever tried them, no? Well, around here you got to work for your meals, and don't think just because you're a fancy paladin you'll be any exception. You get me some fresh bear rumps and leave the cooking to me.
Safe travels.
So it looks like, for the most part, all of these quests that we just picked up are pretty much the same. They still have that horrible... Well, they have... Well, I guess it is different. Never mind. I was gonna say it looks like we still have that cooking quest that we have to do. That quest sucks. And I'm pretty sure we got some new abilities in the last episode. I don't remember exactly what they were, unfortunately. So if anything on the bar looks different, I can't remember. I think we had Divine Storm in the last episode, but if we didn't, and I'm wrong about that, then we got Divine Storm. Yeah. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what we got in the last episode. So let's kill some of these gnolls. I logged into the game today, and I guess they just came out with like a battle royale mode. And oh, this is a rare. I had no idea that that was like in the works. I logged in to give it a shot. I just wanted to check it out. I did one game and just immediately got wrecked. Just immediately. As soon as I landed. Just got absolutely destroyed. Alright, we just got new leggings. We get some crit and haste. I don't think that's really better for us. I have no idea what, like, the stats we should be going for. We got a new talent just now. Looks like a paladin talent. Pretty much grabbed most of the stuff that seemed like it would be useful to us. I'm thinking either Obduracy or Divine Steed. Divine Steed would be a nice little like escape if we needed to escape. But Obduracy just gives us a speed increase by 2% and damage taken from area of effect attacks reduced by 2%. I think we'll take that first. And I can't forget this copper vein over here. Now I'm like obsessively looking to check to make sure it's still recording. I haven't done that in a long time. Probably since our Warlock series. Seems like everything that we come across we need for a quest, so I'm just gonna kill everything we see. And we'll start working our way over to that northern tower that we need to go to. We don't need these tunnel rats, though. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Good week so far. I don't know what day of the week it'll be when you guys see this episode. Probably, I'm hoping for... I don't know. I haven't figured out how I want to do this series. I know for sure an episode will come out on Sundays. 100%. That's one of the days. I'm gonna try for every other day, I think, to have one of these out for you guys. Which actually reminds me, there was a couple things that I was talking to you guys about in the last episode that you're never going to see that I want to make sure that I mention in this video. One of them being, I'm going to continue the Dwarf Hunter. Where is this guy? The Dwarf Hunter for hardcore. I haven't put out one of those videos in a while.
Off with you.
Orders. Let's see what we have here. He wants me to deal with the infestation of ratmen. We're already in the middle of that, so no real deviation there. Care to lend a hand?
Watch your back.
We've dealt with kobolds in these lands for years. Not much other than a nuisance, but they've been getting craftier at their stealing. I think one of them's ended up smarter than usual. Won't be that way for long, though. I want you to go to the camp south of here and make sure there's not a big shot kobold stirring up the other ones. Make sure to check the cave. It's a likely spot. And don't be shy about clearing out the other kobolds along the way.
Be good. Watch your back.
Checking on the boys. I'm sure you've seen just how bad the damage to the lock is by now. The damage spreads further than that, I'm afraid. All that water had to go somewhere, and it went down into the wetlands. There's a lot of fine dwarves down there trying to help out, and they need supplies. That's why I sent 2 of my mountaineers ahead with a cask of ale along with the path into the wetlands. I haven't heard back from them since they set off down the road to Dun Algaz. Is it? I don't know how to say that. Dun Algaz? Would you mind checking up on them?
Be good.
Eventually, we'll get to it, sir. We'll get to it. But yeah, anyway, I'm definitely going to be continuing the Dwarf Hunter series for hardcore. That's definitely something that I want to continue putting out. It seems like, as far as the general consensus of you guys on what the content you guys wanted to see, the hardcore series is the least something that the least majority of people are interested in watching. So that would probably only be like once a week. And then one other series that I wanted to do for the time being was a Wrath of the Lich King series. I really want to level potentially a mage, maybe even a paladin, and try and get it to 80 before Kata drops, just so I have the character I want. Just some Kata prep, basically, and turning it into a series. And then the other series that I plan on starting is the day that Kata drops. I'm going to be recording a Cataclysm episode, because I mentioned this in the last episode that you guys didn't see, was that I'm really excited for Cataclysm. I'm actually really, really looking forward to it. And I know that it's hated on. I know most people are pretty not interested in Cataclysm. I'm very interested in it. I'm excited. I'm ready for something different, but quite honestly, I'm sad to see Wrath of the Lich King go because I love Wrath of the Lich King. And I kind of took it for granted while it was here, and I didn't play it as much as I should have. And now that it's going to be permanently gone, I'm kind of having this FOMO. And yeah, I want to level one last time, 1 to 80. Let's just get it done and experience it. Really have a good time with it, immerse ourselves. And I think it would be a perfect character to do as a series, because it'll really force me to slow down, and I think it'll be fun. I think it would be awesome. My only concern is not getting it done before Kata drops, because I think Kata's coming out like next month. Honestly, I think it's going to be here really soon. But yeah, that's my rant. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys hate all of those ideas, then we might not do them. Or if you guys would rather see something else, let me know that too. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys want to see. You know, if you just don't care about any of the classic stuff at all, and that's just the general consensus, I mean, honestly, I'll probably still make it. I love classic. But I can definitely put more effort into the retail stuff if that's something that you guys rather see. I think the last time I checked the poll, I think about almost 70% of you guys were interested in retail, and that's totally cool. As long as I'm not playing a druid. No offense, druid lovers, but not for me. But we'll get this paladin at 80, or whatever the max level is, 70? For sure. And we'll get the druid, you know, it's not like I deleted the character. We'll get the druid up there eventually. Then we have to finish our warlock too. So we need to get that on the list at some point. I think he's level 53. I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably take a vote after this, and you know, between some classes that I choose, like, you know, that I'd be interested in, I'll let you guys vote on which one you'd rather see more, and then we'll level it. Lots of bears over here. We have so many abilities. I feel like we have a ton of abilities. And the way I'm understanding our rotation is that we should be using Crusader Strike as our spammable spell. We should Judgment. Judges the target, dealing 71 holy damage and then causing them to take 20% increased damage from your next holy power ability. So we should be using Judgment before we use Templar's Verdict or Divine Storm. And then use this when the Hammer of Wrath when they're below 20%. Obviously, it's a proc only ability, it looks like. But yeah, we should be using... My confusion is when to fit in Blade of Justice. Pierce an enemy with a blade of dealing 134 holy damage. Like, this seems kind of out of place. Like, to me, this is like stack your holy power, hit him with the judgment, dump it with either of these two spells depending on the situation. So obviously multiple enemies, Divine Storm. Single target, Temper's Verdict. That makes sense to me. But these, like, when to use Blade of Justice is, I'm just a little, I don't get it. Just an extra ability, I guess. A filler. I mean, it doesn't really do much. It generates a holy power. Alright, we're actually done with the bears. What do we need now? We just need one more spider. Got it. Alright, let's go over here and let's kill Commander Nazrim. Traveling merchant.
What can I get for you
Let's sell
today?
some of this junk.
See you soon.
I'm also sitting here walking. I seem to be doing that all the time, and I'm not understanding why I can't remember that we can mount up. I really honestly think that it's because I'm not used to being able to mount at this level. Alright, where's this Nazrim guy? We also, I realized last episode we didn't have Word of Glory on our bar. Okay, got Nazrim killed. Let's just go up here and turn it in real fast. Or get dismounted. I see the copper vein over there, but let's turn this in first.
Here there.
So I was right. Now the question is what the little freaks were plotting.
Off with you.
Now that those little blighters are dealt with, we've got more to take care of. The tunnel rats are swimming all over the Silverstream mine, setting up camps and sniffing around further and further every day. Greedy little things are looking for loot, I gather. Surveying and foraging is all fine and dandy when it's not on dwarven land. Take care of those tunnel rats and report back to me.
Watch your back.
Might as well do that since we're over here. Let's grab that vein that we saw though. These guys can see me from a mile away, I swear. Alright, so these are the guys that we need to kill, I think. The Silver Stream Mine. Do we even need to go in here? No, it doesn't look like we do. So it looks like we just gotta kill the guys that are outside of here. Another rare. Lots of rares in here. Ooh, this cloak is a fat upgrade for us. Take that. We can put the rest on the auction house. Two more of the foragers and we're all set. Spider, I'm done with you, man. I don't need you. Okay, that's it. I saw a few copper veins in the area. We might want to take a little bit of a look around. Wonder if this vendor has anything for us.
Hi.
Now, this mace would be good for us if we didn't have this axe.
Watch
Bummer.
your back.
Let's just kill all these guys. Got a little poison situation going on. We'll head back to the station and then we'll grab this ore on the way. That's the one thing that I will say is a little irritating about this version of the game, is that the mobs can see you from so far away, so you aggro them every time. Their leashing is pretty long, and then additionally, they're just, I don't know, they're just kind of annoying. That's really it. That's my only gripe so far. You can't like sneak around the mobs like you can in like previous versions.
How are you?
Good, good. Now you can see what's going on down in that mine. What? How are you turning this in?
What's on your mind? Off with you.
Dorley's filled me in on this crazy Trog slave operation the kobolds have going, and if you haven't talked to her about it yet, I suggest you do. I'd like to get to the bottom of this, literally. Whoever's running the show is bound to be at the bottom of the mine, calling the shots, and I want them dealt with. Find whatever crafty bugger is directing the geomancers and diggers and bring me back their heads.
Be good.
Or their head.
Watch your back.
Filthy paws. The Silverstream mine to the east ran dry long ago. It was converted by the Miners' League into a storage depot, but now kobolds have moved in, putting their filthy paws on good dwarven tools. We'll root out these vermin soon enough, but the League wants someone to get their gear out of the mine before we warriors tromp in there and break things. It'll be a tough delve. You might want cohorts at your side. The gear is stored in Miners' League crates throughout the mine. Good luck. This shield is a pretty sweet.
Off with you.
What's on your mind?
I found out what those rats are up to. There's so many of them outside because they've got trogs digging for them in the mine. The tunnel rat geomancers figured out some kind of parlor trick to control the trogs as creatures of the earth or some such. Fascinating, but not something we want to let them practice. Take out those geomancers right away. Okay, so we're going back to the mine, it looks like. Looks like we have unspent talents. Where do we want to go on this one? See, last time we took Swift Justice reduces the cooldown of Judgment by 2 seconds and Crusader Strike by 2 seconds. Flash of Light cast instantly. Its healing done is increased by 20%, but it now has a 6-second cooldown? That sounds pretty nice. I mean, a 6-second cooldown isn't too bad. Final Verdict. Unleashes the powerful weapon strike that deals 149 holy damage to an enemy target. This replaces Templar's Verdict. Final Verdict has a 15% chance to reset the cooldown of Hammer of Wrath and make it usable on any target regardless of their health. Ooh, that sounds pretty sick though. Focuses holy energy to deliver a powerful weapon strike that deals 126 holy damage and restores 5% of your maximum health. Also replaces, so both of these replace Templar's Verdict. Damage is increased by 25% when used against a stunned target. Restores 5% of my maximum health. When your health is brought below 25%, you instantly cast a free Word of Glory at 60% effectiveness on yourself. Damn, Paladins are OP. I don't know, guys. This is tough. Well, now that I'm looking at Light's what is that? Celerity? It doesn't really look that good in comparison to some of these other ones. I think I'd rather take the passive, where when your health is brought below 25%, you instantly cast a free Word of Glory at 60% effectiveness. That sounds pretty nice. Either that or one of these. So this makes my Templar's... This replaces my Templar's Verdict, and it does like 10 less damage. This does more damage. I'm going to take this. That was a tough decision. I don't know why that took so long, but it did. And that gives me more damage and gives me potential of a free Hammer of Wrath. Just more damage overall. I want to be careful not to use AoE in here because we don't need to fight these things, but they will fight us if we attack them, so let's try not to. I love the way the Paladin feels. It feels very like hack and slash. Very much like some Diablo type stuff. Which is pretty satisfying to play. Oh, you bastard. You interrupted me when I was just trying to mine. You sick bastard. Another recipe, maybe we can sell that for another 1,000 gold. That's incredible. I can't believe we sold that for like 950 gold. That's crazy. Who's this guy? This is the guy we need. Foreman Sharp Sneer. This might be a tough fight. Let's not stand in the fire. Alright, we made it. Where's this other copper vein at? Here it is. Oh, didn't even see you there. Alright, we'll try and work our way out of here now. Oh, whoops. I accidentally hit that guy.
I need a target.
Alright, I'm just gonna make a run for it. See if we can get back there without them following us. Oh, and the other thing we did, guys, is in the last episode, I'm pretty sure at least, that you guys didn't see, is we bought some bags. I don't remember if that was episode 2 or the one that didn't record, but either way, we bought some bags off the auction house.
Interest you on a pint?
I don't suppose it was Mora down there. Miracles do
Watch your
happen.
back.
That's a nullhead. Are you trying to pull some funny business, Sourbeard? If you're not, I've not the faintest idea what's going on here.
Good.
I need you to take this back to Mountaineer Cadrell. Show it to him and tell him that nasty critters around here might be having some kind of get-together. Deliver Foreman Sharpsnar's head to Mountaineer Cadrell. Do you have that miner's gear?
Be
I
good.
do. Did you see a lot of kobolds in there? The thought of their grimy hands clawing around our mine makes my stomach rumble. I'm gonna take the shield just in case.
What's happening?
I'm sure that only worked because the trogs aren't bright to begin with. But then again, us dwarves were once creatures of the earth as well. Being bossed around by a kobold doesn't sound quite dignified, and I'm glad we didn't get to find out if they could pull that off.
Safe travels.
What do you mean, the dwarves were once creatures of the earth?
Interest you on a
Did
pint?
the dwarves used to be like kobolds or something? I'm gonna save all this stuff just to put on the auction house. Let's head back to town. I could have hearthed, but we'll just walk. It's really not far at all. Hearthing would be incredibly lazy. Which is my MO. Alright, Dak Blunderblast.
Nice to meet you.
I'll rest easier knowing one of those lumbering things won't be wandering into my bedroom at night. Again. Thanks much.
Safe travels.
You're very welcome, Blunderblast.
on your mind. See you soon.
Any news from Algaz
Safe
Station?
travels.
Gnolls and kobolds? And trogs? Oh my. I'd laugh if I didn't have another twist in the story for you.
Be good.
So we've got trogs working for kobolds, and kobolds working for gnolls. The gnolls must have moved in from the wetlands. How do I know? Well, they brought friends, because what's left of the loch is swarming with bluegill murlocs that were never there before. Pests are pests, but this coordination is worrying. I need you to talk to Canary Caskshot. She's one of the best hunters in these parts, and she'll know how to handle murlocs. If you can pull her away from her mug long enough.
See you soon.
Interesting.
Oh, here she is, right here. Murlocs? Sure, I've hunted murlocs. And every single stinking one of them deserved what they got. You hear me?
Watch your back.
We are level 18, we're cruising. Murlocs working with gnolls? That's a laugh. Now, just killing them won't get you anywhere. Too many of the buggers. But I've got a plan. Using the old noggin, see? Those murlocs, they have this smell. They get that smell on stuff. And when another murloc smells it, they all go crazy. Makes great bait for them. Anyway, they've got little glands that have that smell in them. You go and get me a bunch of those.
Safe travels. See you soon.
A load of crock. Now while you're running around doing whatever the heck it is that you do, would you mind helping me out a bit? See, I usually go out hunting crocolists down in the loch, but given certain circumstances, I'd rather sit here right now. Mighty polite of you not to give me grief over it. Thanks. So seeing as how you're such a gentleman, why don't you bring me back some crocolist jaws and I'll give you some mostly clean money in return. Mostly clean, huh? Canary cast shot? I don't really like your attitude.
Watch your back.
You're kind of rude.
How are you?
Vidra. Hearth stove. I'm all ready to start cooking. Do you have the bear meat for
Feet
me?
on the ground.
Much obliged. The rump's part of my own secret twist on the recipe, but here's instructions on how to make it with any kind of bear meat. And here's a fresh batch of me own. Mind you eat them fresh. And we get another recipe.
See you soon.
Which we can also sell. I think what it is just these massive, massively rich people want to collect all the recipes in the game. So I think that's the reason why recipes sell. That's my theory anyway. So I'm gonna put every damn recipe I find on the auction house.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
When the stone rot dam burst, it drained near the entire loch. Horrible ecological devastation. And don't you go thinking it didn't really affect us dwarves. Not only are we plumb out of fish, but there's acres of dead threshodons out there left to rot in the sun. The buzzards are after them, and they're spreading all manner of filth and disease right on the outskirts of town. I can't ask you to clean it all up, but could you deal with the buzzards? Killing even just a few will help.
See you soon.
We can. First order of business, though, is our new talent point. Once again, we're getting so many talent points so quickly. It's I think that they honestly could do like giving you one every few levels. Honestly, like this, there's actually, like, in my personal opinion, too many. Another paladin point, huh? I'm gonna take Divine Steed. Actually, wait. Yeah, I am gonna take Divine Steed. I guess we could choose like a starter build. But what fun is that? Alright, let's go jump up here. Let's finish this Moss Hide Ear quest. Or 10 out of 12 there. These things look much cooler than they do in Classic, though. Look at these guys. I still want to try and do a series in like first person, where we literally just stay in first person the entire time. Can you imagine doing like a hardcore Classic series in first person? It's so dangerous.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Out of nowhere. Got some ears for me then? Nicely done, lad. I could use a paladin like
Keep
you
your feet
around
on the
here.
ground.
Well, what's next? Let's go south and do this wanted quest. And I'm not entirely sure where this guy's located. It might be up here. I remember there used to be like a bear that you could kill. Is this that same quest? Goric guzzled rot. I don't think it's the same quest. Like it's not the same bear, but I think it's up this direction. It's probably in this cave. Explorers League document, 1 out of 6. So there's more of these. The document bears the Explorers League crest and contains extensive information on the indigenous creatures of Loch Modan. Sooty smudges led you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Thelslamar. So we go turn it in there. I'm gonna head down here. I'm gonna see if we can knock these quests out as well first before we head back and turn in. We're already kind of getting to an hour, so we need to think about wrapping it up soon. But I think we can finish these 3 quests, potentially. I need to kill 7 murlocs and get the glands from them. It doesn't look like it's 100% drop rate. Kill some of these buzzards as well. Oh, and the crocodile. So we gotta pretty much kill everything down here. And yeah, this used to be underwater. This whole thing that I'm standing on used to be a lake. Which is pretty crazy. Alright, there we go. We got one. Oh, whoa. Can we take all these guys out? I don't think we're supposed to, but I'm gonna try. For fun. Oh, whoa, yeah, our health's dropping down fast. Yep, that's why we're not supposed to do that. Let's... Oh, no, we're gonna die. We are gonna... Yep, yep. Yeah. First death, though. First death. Ah. Bummer. Okay, we made it back to our corpse. I'm not sure, like, I guess we could have used Lay on Hands there, but I don't think it really would have done us much good. We were taking so much damage. We need to avoid those guys. I don't think we're actually supposed... I mean, you probably can kill them, but I don't think that's what it was intended for. I think that's probably part of a quest. Level 70 Night Elf Druid just chilling here. What the hell is that thing? Modan Monster. Level 18 Elite. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna do that. Try and take out an elite by ourselves. I don't feel confident in our abilities enough to try and take that on, especially after just dying.
Target.
Looks like we missed a skin over here. Let's grab this. Oh, we're done with the crocs. We don't need to kill any more of those. A couple of veins over here as well. Let's grab these. Yeah, mining in this game, how it gives you just a little bit of XP each time you mine. That's just a great way for passive XP. Like, I love it. I think the next character we make in retail, we're definitely gonna go like herbalism and mining, so we just get that double passive XP gain on the journey. I think that's just the smartest way to go. I'm really excited to get to max level and finally do dabble with the professions at endgame. The whole system that came out in Dragonflight, it looks really interesting, but I don't know, I haven't heard too much about it. You guys will have to let me know. If you like it or not. Whoops, did not mean to Divine Storm there. I meant to Templar's Verdict. Now I'll Divine Storm. Oh, we just got shoulders. Let's go. They absolutely no stats, but they are shoulders nonetheless. Look at us.
Too far away.
One more of these things and we're good to go. We can go kill Murlocs. Speak of the devil. Doesn't look like we can skin the buzzards. All right, we got it. Let's get out of here. Let's go turn these 4 quests we have to turn in. I think this will definitely get us to 19. So we didn't quite get to 20, but that's a good chunk of levels. We went. I think we started at level 15, I believe.
Talk to me.
Alright, Torrent Square Jaw. This is the Explorers League document. Hello, Sonny. You seem to have found one of our stolen documents, eh? Thank you kindly for bringing it back to us. We'll gladly lend some coin as thanks for its return.
Good.
So there's 6 of those. I wonder if we'll just find the other ones as we explore Loch Modan.
Great to meet you.
That should help prevent disease and illness from spreading into our remaining water. Many thanks, Sourbeard. You are very welcome. It was my pleasure.
Welcome. See
Smells
you
like a
soon.
plan. Don't you stink all to high hell. I'm assuming that's because of the Murlocs, but it's hard to tell. Phew, ain't that a stench. Now you prepare yourself because I'm about to wow you with what's left of my mental
Watch
faculties.
your back.
What is this? We just got intercession? Petition the light on the behalf of a fallen ally, restoring spirit to body and allowing them to re-enter battle. Oh, this is our resurrection. Wait, what? No, this is our resurrection. What is this then? Petition the light on behalf of a fallen ally, restoring spirit to body and allowing them to re-enter battle with 60% health and at least 20% mana. Wait a second. Is this a battle res? Do paladins get battle res in retail? What? Bruh. That's sick. If that's actually the case, I mean, I don't see why we would get 2 reses, so it's got to be a battle res. All right, now just shut your gob and let me talk. Here's the plan. Why are you so mean, Canary Cask Shot? Jeez, you're rude. Those gnolls and murlocs are liable to be meeting out there somewhere. So you take this cleaver and clever plant disguise of mine, and you wear it and look like a plant. Then you sneak up on them and you throw this scent pheromone you gathered on the moss hide standing with the murlocs. Then the murlocs flip their spit. Okay, then the murlocs flip their spit, and the moss hides will think twice about trying to work with such crazy little buggers.
Safe travels. Watch your back.
So, did you get those Crocodilus things, or did I make that up? Mighty kind of you to help out an old fool like me. Here's your reward as promised and all. Unspent talent point again. Where do we want to go now, guys? Light of Justice. Your Blade of Justice causes the target to burn for 44 radiant damage over 6 seconds. Judgment deals 10% increased damage and increases your movement speed by 10% for 5 seconds. If you have Greater Judgment, Judgment slows enemies by 30% for 8 seconds. So all of these are Blade of Justice increases. I'm gonna take the Guided Prayer for the free Word of Glory. Because at least right now we're doing so much damage, like a decent amount of damage that we're not even really needing to use Blade of Justice. I'm sure that'll change.
How are ya?
You brought that damn spy to justice. This is good news. We can all rest a little bit easier not worrying about that
See
one.
you soon.
And just got an achievement. So wait, what achievement did we just get? We completed like one of the chapters. Oh yeah, 1 of 4 chapters completed for Loch Modan. I was looking at the Battle for Azeroth, but we're not doing that at the moment. So we're 1 out of 4 chapters completed in Loch Modan. I think that's a win. We have a ton of stuff that I would like to put on the auction house. Is there anything we can use? Doesn't look like it. We will save that for the next episode though, guys. I think we're gonna call it here. I think we've done enough. We got 4 levels. That's pretty good. We're level 19 now. We got some shoulders. I think we're looking pretty good. Once again, guys, I'm terribly sorry about skipping that episode 3 that went missing. That obviously wasn't intentional. And I'll make sure to be more careful moving forward so that doesn't happen again. But I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. Hopefully it didn't affect the series too much. I mean, we just missed a little bit of time there in the grand scheme of things. So I don't think it should be too big of a deal. But I appreciate every single one of you. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Coming out relatively soon, I would imagine. And yeah. That's it for now. Peace out, guys.